What's going on, guys? Going on 27 squad. I was just about to upload a video on Parris Campbell and Jeff Smith, but it seems like we just got more news in the wide receiver department when it comes to Darius Slayton. He is back with the New York Giants for at least 2 years. Well, we'll see. But 2 years, I believe $12.5 million. So he's making just around, $6 to $7 million. So I don't mind it at all. I would love for Slayton to come back. I don't know if I was ready to cut ties with him. I just didn't want him to be too expensive, but I mean, he's not making damn near anything right now. So that's fine with me. And on top of that, we got Parris Campbell. So we have two speedsters on this roster. That's something we need desperately. Quickly to go through in consecutive order based on what happened, on everything that happened. Jeff Smith last night was signed, former Jets receiver. I really don't see him as anything more than like a Cody Core. I think he's had like over 100 yards, just over 100 yards in the last 3 seasons consecutively. So I don't really see anything from him, and probably a special teams contributor. But then there's Parris Campbell, former 2019 second-round pick out of Ohio State, went to Indianapolis, ran a 4.3 140-yard dash at the combine, has had injury issues, has struggled with his health, but last year was his most healthy season, and he had 623 yards and 3 touchdowns. So it seems like he's going to be a good option if he stays healthy. We'll see what he provides to the team. And great to have him. I believe he's right around 6 foot. I don't think he's small. I think he's like 6 foot or 6'2" even. I think he's a little bit of a bigger guy. But then there's obviously Darius Slayton. And by the way, Parris Campbell, his contract is like 1 year, $4.7 million. I think with a max value around $8 million or something like that. I could be off about that. But we look at Darius Slayton. And like I said, 2 years, $12.5 million. I think with a max value of $16.5 million. So that's obviously if he hits all of his incentives. And it's crazy now that all of these incentives are just coming out. All these contracts are just coming out with the incentives involved and what's in it for the incentives. That never used to happen. But that's good that we're getting that kind of information now. But glad to see Darius Slayton back. I would. I'm not gonna say I am ecstatic about this or I was heartbroken if he would have left. It was kind of just meh. It was kind of just like if Darius Slayton were to leave, I know we could find some more options elsewhere. But I am glad that he's back because he does provide that speed element to him. Although he doesn't have great yards of separation statistically when you look at advanced stats, but he's good. He's led the Giants in 3 out of the 4 years he's been here. So I'm excited to see him back. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Those are the 3 wide receivers the Giants brought in: Jeff Smith, Parris Campbell, and Darius Slayton. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.